He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on, man. I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know.
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like,
Choosing people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions, and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always better. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
He did. That's fine. I went out of my way to show him a little bit. Now, if you want to fight, come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk. Well, you know. Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp? No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at and they know how to find me. I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy, like Jews and people have opinions. It's cool, too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a preliminary message, it worked because if you want to prove that you betting me, I'm always betting wide open, ready to go. It's called when Roy Jones said that of course Floyd made more money than him, but he's the greater fighter of the two. No. Floyd backed up everything. No. Floyd's the better fighter between the two. Better skills, more technique, the discipline. Yeah. Everything else. One for Floyd. The knee between Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. has been finally concluded to be settled in the boxing ring as the pair fire more dangerous shots at each other. This is after Roy Jones responded to Mayweather's trolls by calling him out for a fight and Floyd himself agreeing to face Jones later this year. If you let their move around, do what he want to do, he going to beat you cause he's very explosive and he's very mean. I was going to say he mean to me. People don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Florida would be Sugar. No, baby. Florida is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was. You don't think you would beat him? How? How you going to keep him off? Sugar is a dog. Just cause his name's Sugar don't mean nothing. Sugar is a dog. During a June 17th appearance on the All the Smoke Fight podcast with Andre Ward, boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. made a strong claim that Sugar Ray Leonard would have beaten Floyd Mayweather if both fighters faced off in their respective primes. People always say Floyd would have beat Sugar. No, baby. Floyd is not nearly as mean as Sugar was. Sugar is a dog. Just because his name is Sugar doesn't mean anything. Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. Jones Jr. said, for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd was cool, but it's like it's going to be hard for me to go take it and beat Sugar. They'd have to do something different. That's for sure. Entitled to their own opinion. And I'm glad that Roy Jones feels that way about itself. Every fighter that's gave the sport of boxing their whole life and sacrificed a lot inside that square circle, they should feel that way. So, if he felt that way, more power to him. If Floyd did something different, he probably has a chance. Just the way he's been doing with normal people, what I saw in his prime, that's not going to work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element, heart right there. We think Floyd got heart. We don't know. We've never seen him challenged. We know Sugar's got one, he concluded. These comments clearly irked Mayweather, which was proven by Floyd posting videos of him watching Roy Jones Jr. get knocked out in fights to his Instagram story on July 6, which has since gone viral on social media. I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez because that's not the same Pacquiao. Of course, that's not the Pacquiao that's top of his game. But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever. Of course, when that's not how that goes. That's not reality. Jones Jr. has now broken his silence on Mayweather's troll with a July 9 Instagram post that was captioned, Public Service Announcement. What's happening? Fight fans around the world. I know how y'all are enjoying this sport of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. That's cool, too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Jones Jr. said, if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready, wide open, ready to go. Just call me, he concluded. Do you respect the Floyd 50-0 or is it like you got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long? So, I respect it to a degree. Yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fight all time? No. At Shab 80-0 at one point. 80, he could have retired 8 and no you go ever top that. No, it's clear who he's speaking to with this PSA, and Mayweather is expected to accept the offer and an exhibition fight might be somewhere around the corner. It's not often people get to see two boxing legends beef despite hanging up the gloves. But when it happens, everyone has something to say. One user laughed as he highlighted that Roy Jones Jr. should have seen it coming. Listen, Roy should have known that Floyd is going to get him back. He can't say nothing, man. The user commented. Floyd Mayweather was the king of trash talk in his prime and it seems he hasn't lost those skills yet. Roy Jones explains why Floyd and he were so different. You know, we stood for two different things, you know. He was a social media blowout, you know. He blew it away. Man fit his character 'cause he could do it, you know, and do things the way he did. He was smarter. I wanted to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the Right. Another user explained why Floyd Mayweather was better than Jones Jr. Not only did Floyd never get knocked out or knocked down, he also never tested positive for any PED. Roy did, the user wrote. Notably, Jones tested positive for androgen after his light heavyweight title fight against Richard Hall in May 2000. Is my favorite fighter ever? He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly, but if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his. Meanwhile, one user appears to have taken note of Jones Jr.'s repeated jabs at Mayweather over the years. Roy has been talking bad about Floyd for several years, the user wrote. While it's possible that Jones Jr. doesn't harbor any personal animosity toward Mayweather, his philosophy on boxing clearly doesn't align with Mayweather's. Someone else revealed Jones's potential intentions behind dissing Mayweather. He's trying to be relevant as he is becoming broke. The user wrote, yeah, I think he's a nice guy. Floyd Mayweather added in Roy Jones Jr. Look, once a fighter, always a fighter. Look, if you're going to attack Floyd's character, he's going to attack you back. That's just the bottom line. It's like with me and Berlanga. If you're going to try to attack like with me, I'm just having fun. 'Cause I can't. Well, an exhibition between Mayweather and Jones might not be received well, but it can make them good money. The next user seems to have sided with Jones Jr., leaving a sarcastic take on the matter. Roy should have just taken easy fights like Floyd, and he would have been TBE before Floyd, the user wrote. However, Floyd has fought the likes of Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, Marcos Maidana, Juan Manuel Marquez, Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, and Oscar de la Hoya, just to name a few. Not because he did a great job, but he did it for himself and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept because Mayweather made so much money staying undefeated, waiting to the right time to fight Pacquiao, fighting the right people at the fight at the right time. He monopolized the business, but the problem was it only made him money. But before he called Floyd Mayweather out for a fight, Roy Jones Jr., a boxing icon in his own right, didn't hold back during a recent interview where he dismissed the idea of Mayweather being one of the greatest of all time. In fact, he said he wouldn't even put Floyd on the GOAT list. If you think Muhammad Ali isn't the greatest of all time, you might as well spit in my face, Jones declared. If you don't respect Muhammad Ali, how can I respect you? According to Jones Jr., greatness isn't just about staying undefeated. It's about sacrifice, impact, and the kind of cultural weight Ali carried. Especially considering the fact that Ali gave up the best years of his career in protest of the Vietnam War and still came back to dominate. That to Roy is what greatness looks like. This fight if you want it. If you want it. What's your final message to Floyd? You already know. You know, you ready? I was born that way. That's it. Ain't nothing ever change. You can knock him out. Your prime versus his prime. You were way better, right? You got AX. Are you going to get an exhibition before that or something? Floyd Mayweather, who retired with an immaculate 50-0 record in victories over legends like Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya, and Canelo Alvarez, has long called himself TBE the best ever. But his comments from 2024 revealed a more complicated stance. While he credited Ali for paving the way, he couldn't resist pointing out Ali's loss to Leon Spinks, a boxer with just 7 professional fights at the time. Ali's a legend, Mayweather said. But if we're talking stats and wins, I've never lost my title to a guy with 7 fights. Roy clearly wasn't impressed by Floyd's emphasis on numbers. And Floyd, well, he didn't offer a formal response to Roy's recent comments, but he did post a video clip of Roy Jones Jr. getting knocked out to his Instagram story. Subtle, not even a little. Alright, Roy calls out Floyd Mayweather. And this ain't a good look. I mean, come on, man. Roy addicted to the game like Jared and Peyton. Roy need to go sit down, man. And Floyd Mayweather don't fight black fighters.